boys and girls. I'm so excited to see you today. We're going to talk about our last letter in the alphabet. You have done 25 letters this year, and this is number 26. Wow, that's so exciting. And our last letter is the letter E. Now, the letter E is our last vowel. Remember, we had our vowels. We started with our letter U, and he got his second name by having a tummy ache and saying, ugh. And we had little A, and she got her short name by pointing at an apple and saying, ah, ah, ah. And we had little I, whose favorite game to play by himself was his it dance. And then we had O, and his got his short name, little O, because he loved apple pies, and when he ate one, he would say, ah. Well, today, little E is our last vowel, and his short name, he got his short name because he had a best friend, and his best friend was a little old man, and he would go down his street and play with this little old man, and when the little old man couldn't hear him, he'd put his hand behind his ear and go, eh? Because he couldn't hear what he said. So he'd go, eh? And little E would say it louder. And the sweet little old man would say, eh? Because he couldn't hear. So when little E went back home, if little E couldn't hear something that somebody said, he'd put his hand behind his ear and say, eh? Because he couldn't hear what they said. So Mother Vowel decided that little E's short name would be eh? Because he did it all the time. So the letter E can say eh, or it can say E like its name. So this is our last vowel, and our story, our E story today, has the eh sound and the E sound, because this story is about the enormous elephant show. Elmer the Elephant is waiting backstage to start his show. And this sign says, the enormous elephant show starring Elvin. Elvin the Elephant makes an E out of eels. Elvin the Elephant tosses eggplants to seals. Elvin the Elephant does excellent dives. Elvin the Elephant bakes elderberry pies. Elvin the Elephant pulls on an elk from a hat. Elvin the Elephant sends email to his cat. Elvin the Elephant models elegant clothes. Elvin the Elephant skates with eggs on his toes. Elvin the Elephant climbs evergreen trees. Elvin the Elephant eats a mountain of peas. Elvin the Elephant exercises with a cow. Elvin the Elephant takes an enormous bow. So Elvin the Elephant has had an excellent E show. So the letter E says, say it with me, eh, and the letter E says E. So I have one more story for you. This is about Elmer the Elephant. And in your packet this week, you have a picture of Elmer that you get to decorate. So I want you to hear about this story so you know what to do with your elephant. The story title of this book is Elmer. It's written, the author is David McKee. There was once a herd of elephants. Elephants young, elephants old, elephants tall and short, fat and thin. All were different, but all were happy, and almost all were the same color. All except Elmer. Elmer was not elephant color. He was patchwork. Elmer was yellow and orange and red and pink and purple and blue and green and black and white. It was Elmer who kept the other elephants happy. Their games and jokes were always his idea. If an elephant was laughing, the cause was usually Elmer. But Elmer himself wasn't happy. Who ever heard of a patchwork elephant, he thought. No wonder they laugh at me. One morning, just as the others were waking up, Elmer slipped away. As he walked through the jungle, Elmer met other animals. "Good morning, Elmer," they said. After a long walk, Elmer found what he was looking for, a large bush covered with elephant-colored berries. Elmer caught hold of the bush and shook it until the berries fell on the ground. Then Elmer lay down and rolled over on the berries, over and over, this way and that. He picked up bunches of berries and rubbed himself all over until he was covered with berry juice. When he finished, there wasn't a sign of any yellow or orange or red or pink or purple or blue or green or black or white. Elmer looked like any other elephant. On his way back through the jungle, Elmer passed the other animals. "Good morning, elephant," they said. When Elmer rejoined the herd, none of the elephants even noticed him. As he stood there, Elmer felt something was wrong. But what? He looked around, same old jungle, same old blue sky, same old rain cloud, same old elephants. The other elephants were standing absolutely still, silent and serious. Elmer had never seen them so serious before. It made him want to laugh. Finally, he could bear it no longer. He lifted his trunk and at the top of his voice shouted, "Boo!" The other elephants jumped in surprise. Elmer was helpless with laughter. Then the others began to laugh. "Too bad Elmer isn't here to share the fun," they said, laughing harder and harder. And then the rain cloud burst. When the rain fell on Elmer, his patchwork started to show again. "Oh, Elmer," gasped an old elephant as Elmer was washed back to normal. "You've played some good jokes, but this was the biggest laugh of all. What would we do without you?" "We must celebrate this day every year," said another. "The day of Elmer's best joke. All of us elephants will decorate ourselves in his honor," said a third. "And Elmer will decorate himself in elephant color." And one day, each year, the elephants color themselves yellow or orange or red or pink or purple or blue or green or black or white and have a parade. If you happen to see an elephant in Elmer's Day Parade who is an ordinary color, you will know it must be Elmer. So they were very glad that Elmer was such a good, fun-loving, fun elephant. So when you get your Elmer, when you come pick up your packet, look at all the fun ways they decorated them. Some of them are stripes. Some of them have patchwork like Elmer. Some have stars. Some have flowers. So you can decorate your Elmer however you want. So please do that. So I hope that you have an excellent E-week, and it's extra fun because it's your last letter. Bye.